Today I want to look at two basic types of polar equations. Specifically r equals something and data equals something, and show you how to graph those. Let's start with r equals something. Let's say we have r is 5, and you have to graph it. How would you try doing that? Well, how you can think about it, you can think of it as collection of points, r data, such that r is always 5. No matter what the angle is, the distance from the origin is always gonna be 5. Like, if the angle is 0, the distance away from the origin is gonna be 5. The point is gonna be lying 5 places away. If you're looking at 45 degrees, the same thing, it's still gonna lie 5 places away because r, distance from origin, is 5. Oh, for 90 degrees, it's still gonna be the same, 5 away. 120, same, it's gonna be 5 away. It's gonna be 5 away for 180. It's gonna be 5 away for 240. It's gonna be 5 away for every single angle that you can possibly plot. And you can see what kind of the graph it's gonna generate if you connect all the points. Let's try it. We have 0, 5. We have 5, 0. You can also plot this one, you can plot this one, you can plot this one. You can plot any points that's 5 away from the origin, since r is 5. Plot this one, you can plot this one. And when you connect it, you should get a circle that looks like this. Like this. And what's good to notice is that the radius, in this case, is 5. And that's what's gonna happen when you have to graph r equals something in polar graphing coordinates. If r is gonna be the radius of the circle that's gonna be generated. Now let's look at data. Let's say we have data is pi over 3. Pi over 3 radians. Now what's pi over 3 radians in degrees? Well, pi radians is 180 degrees. So pi over 3 is gonna be 180 degrees over 3, known as 60 degrees. So in this case, it's gonna be the collection of points, r data, such that r can be any number, and data is always gonna be 60 degrees. And what's that signifying? So r can be 0. In that case, that's gonna be the origin. R can be 1 toward the 60 degrees. R can be 2 toward the 60 degrees. R can be 5 toward the 60 degrees. R can be 7 toward the 60 degrees. So you can see there's kind of a line that's being generated, but you gotta make sure you don't forget that r can be negative. R can be negative 1, which means you're gonna take a step back. R can be negative 2, taking 2 steps back. Negative 3, negative 5, negative 7, and so on. And when you connect the points, you're gonna see that it's gonna be a line. It's gonna be a line with inclination. Inclination is the data. It's the angle between the line and the positive x-axis. That's the inclination. Inclination of 60 degrees. So if you have a graph, if you have to graph data equals something, data is gonna be the angle the line is gonna make with the x-axis.